I am about to share with you 5 truths every beginner homeschooling parent needs to accept. When I was a beginner homeschooler, I felt as if I was homeschooling on the fly. I felt that way because I had no idea what the heck I was doing. None at all. But after that initial fear, I had to learn and accept 5 important truths about homeschooling. Number one, it is legal to homeschool. Yes, understand that your right to educate your child at home is legal. Each state has their own rules and regulations that you must follow. But you are legally qualified to manage your child's education. This does not mean that you must teach everything, though. On the contrary, that is why I said manage their education. You just need to be a facilitator in order to find the right master teachers. Veteran homeschoolers do this every day. We get to choose who has influence over our children. I love that part. Now, number two, I should say, you do not need to be an expert in every subject. If I could just get this through your head, it is not your responsibility to know every academic subject 100% thoroughly. You may be an expert on your job or an expert in running your business. However, you are not an expert in every subject that your child will need, especially if you have high schoolers. Even if you are a school teacher by profession, you still are not an expert in every academic subject. So you will need to live by a mantra that is attributed to Henry Ford. He said, I don't know everything, but I can find a man or a woman in 5 minutes who knows what I don't. I love that mantra. I live by that because it's so true. This is a huge advantage of homeschooling. You, as a parent, will choose the people who are the best fit for your child. You also have the power to stop that tutoring or class when it is no longer working for your family. That's simple. Now, number three, the third truth: homeschooling does not have to cost you a lot of money. Since the responsibility to educate your child has shifted to your hands, you may think that it will cost an astronomical amount to purchase needed school supplies. This is not true. When I first started, I had little extra money to purchase anything. But I learned very quickly that it was not a hindrance. I was able to find many affordable books and supplies. Some supplies I found were even free. Once you start to make connections in the homeschooling community, you will find that there are many families out there who will give you books and supplies. No joke, because they're more than likely done with them. And not to mention that today you can just about find anything that you want to teach right online for free. Yes, you can. Just check out the large number of educational videos on YouTube alone. You will be absolutely pleasantly surprised. Now, the fourth truth: you should be the dominant voice in your child's head. I do not know about you, but this fact was extremely important to us in the beginning. We did not want our children following someone else's opinions or authority over ours, particularly when they were younger. I cannot stress this fact enough. Your children must understand family loyalty, family morals, and family trust. It is extremely difficult to teach that to your children if they are not with you most of the day, but it is very important that they know the difference. They have to know that your voice is dominant in their ears, especially if you are a good parent. But although I am not advocating isolation from the world, nor am I saying your children should not have mentors, what I what I always recommend to younger parents is to build strong family ties with their children. This is God's divine plan anyway. I know it. I know it is what He wanted for my family back in 1998 when we first started homeschooling. Homeschooling is the fastest way that I know to help you mold your child's character in ways that you never could if they were in public school all day. Now, for the fifth truth: Your child will not be socially awkward if you are not. Get that point. If you are not. This is one of the biggest myths about homeschool children. My sons, who are quite popular in their circle of friends, have heard this stereotype all during homeschooling. Your child will be the personality that they are supposed to be in their own character. Most of the socially awkward children that we have met over the years were like that because the parents were socially awkward and weird in the first place. I cannot tell you how many families we have met during our homeschooling days that have taken not being of the world to a whole new level. This, in my opinion, is what causes the awkward child. It can happen whether the family homeschools or not. I've been around many public school kids that were also socially awkward. It seems that this debilitating mindset is cultivated within each individual family, and it is often extremely sad for the children's future. As you have read, this is not a how to homeschool um, talk, but it is an encouraging pep talk for those beginner parents who are really trying and need encouragement. You must believe that you can homeschool your children and that you can be extremely successful at doing so. I know that this is true because of my 26 years of experience and the educational success that I have had with my homeschooling children. Those 5 truths are what you need to accept as a beginner homeschooling parent. Don't give up. Don't buy into the hype. And if you like that, I have more helpful talks on my YouTube channel and on my website. Both have the same name, Homeschool Mom of 8 and homeschoolmom8.com. Please give this video a like and follow me on my other social platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. All are Homeschool Mom of 8. This is Adrienne Brown, and check out my videos on this channel too. Bye.